You're with 702.
This is Africa Melane on Early Breakfast.
Shifting gears dramatically, Liezel van der Westhuizen joining me in studio to talk about rage workouts. Different kind of rage. Good morning.
Different kind of rage, Africa. And this comes from, we were talking about it a couple of months ago, just the effects of a rage workout and what it is. And it is a workout when someone uses exercise to release anger, frustration, stress, or emotional overload. And the appeal is obvious. Anger creates energy and movement that gives that energy somewhere to go. So that's where it comes from. And exercise can help with stress because it boosts your mood, improves sleep, and can act like meditation in motion. This is not to be confused with a rage room, because I had done a rage room. And it's either a rage room or a smash room or a rec room. And it's a business where people pay to break objects like televisions, plates, cars, furniture in a safe, controlled space to vent frustration and stress. Your face says it all this morning. Your face.
I'm wondering why I would want to pay somebody in order for me to take a baseball bat through a television set.
Are you going to use you don't have a TV, but I was going to say, we're going to smash your TV.
But I mean, do you really feel better after smashing a television set? Robin says yes. Okay.
Have you done one? Has he put his hand up? Yeah. We both went.
Oh, wow.
We went.
Okay.
It was tested out Thursday. We'll talk about that on another day. But this is not that. I assume that was because you saw out of breath after doing that. Rage workouts are high energy exercise sessions designed to help people channel that frustration, channel that stress, channel that anger. So things like combat classes like kickboxing or shadow boxing or boxing or Muay Thai, explosive force like battle ropes, smashing sledgehammers into large tires, throwing wall balls. We all got rid of our rage 100 times at the High Rocks because you got to throw wall balls 100 times. So that's considered rage. So next time you're training for a hybrid workout, you're going to remember this. High intensity cardio, so fast interval training like HIIT or power rowing, things like shaking out or loud vocalizations or very angry breathwork classes. Those are types of rage workouts. So it's an interesting way of working out, and it's already on offer at various of the gyms. We just don't call it a rage workout.
What do we call it?
Boxing, kickboxing, shadow boxing.
I don't know why I thought, because rage
Same.
is like in my head is a completely different thing,
Same,
right?
exactly.
Where
the
you
same.
go to some often underground venue, there's an explosive amount of music.
Yes.
And you're dancing at a beat and a pace that just I can never keep up with. So in my head, I thought this is a workout that is being done to music that is going that fast.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so high intensity interval training. So like very fast, very, very high intensity. So that's one way. Or it's the, as I said, the boxing, the kickboxing, the shadow boxing class, or smashing those sledgehammers, turning those tires over that we see a lot of the people training, those battle ropes, those wall balls. So anything that really gets your heart rate up, but also helps deal with the emotional stress of the day.
Which is gym.
Some people call it gym. We call it rage workouts.
Would you get the same effect from going for a run, for example, for a hike or something?
This I'm actually going to ask people on the WhatsApp line this morning. How do you feel after a bad day and you feel that you're really angry with something? Does that work for you? Because different things work for different people. So I want to know that what that works for you. But the movement changes very, very quickly, and it changes your state very quickly. So that quick movement, and you would get this very similar effect because you're getting those endorphins. You distract your brain from daily worries and stress. The nice thing about boxing, and especially kickboxing, and a lot of neuroscience around that, is it rewires your brain. So that I can see helps, because you're so focused on one thing at that moment that you can't even think about what's happening in your day, because you're just so focused on that shadow boxing or so focused on punching the bag. So I can see why things like that really help. But for other people, running helps, other forms of exercise helps. But a rage workout gives your body a clear action when stress response is already switched on. So you've really had a worked out day. And it can create that feeling of control, especially when life outside is chaotic. So you've got that moment in a controlled environment where you start to feel a little bit, and it might just be, remember, it won't take away everything that you feel for that day. Might be 5% for you, Africa, or it could be 100% for me. So everyone is different, and every workout for someone is different. It's either a weight related or a health related or a stress related workout for every person. So the response would be different for everyone. But let us know on the WhatsApp line. And the feeling afterwards doesn't always mean you get to the root of the emotion. Yeah. That's the big thing. But for that 10 minutes to give your brain that distraction, I often call it a bit of a reset for your brain for the day. That's where the power comes in, having that reset, having that moment. And we're all so used to having our phones in our hands and that dopamine hit from doom scrolling or just work or feeling that sense of busyness. Now you're sitting in a class that's blacked out, it's boxing, it's music, it's loud. You don't have your phone near you. You've just got to focus on not getting hits in the face or walking into the punching bag. I speak from experience. And for that moment, your brain has nothing else to focus on except that moment of that workout.
I just bake.
That's strange. I've been on the show for how long and I haven't received one baked good. Just saying, I don't see anyone. Everyone else is looking away.
No, because it's consumed immediately afterwards. I mean, what's this idea of baking enough for one to bring to...
Well,
no.
Yes. Where does that come from? That's a great topic for another day.
Exactly.
But yes, everyone has their own version of what works for them after a stressful day. This was just a trend because we were talking about it a couple of months ago. But it can also become a problem if you don't know how to cope with a stressful situation. You're just using exercise as a way to deal with it. And when a very bad day turns your workout into a punishment style of training and you actually hate it, and that intensity overrides safety, recovery technique, and common sense. When you really go overboard, then it can be a problem. And if you leave still feeling angry and even more exhausted, that doesn't really help with
Go to
anything.
therapy, guys.
A big fan. We were talking about it at the gym yesterday.
Somebody who can help you through your challenges. But as Liezel says, please let us know how you deal with rage, I suppose, and distress. How does exercise, if at all, help? Do WhatsApp us to 072 702 1702 072 567 1567. Somebody who's rage typing today is Conley for some reason. Liezel, thank you very much. We'll chat again tomorrow morning.
Test it out Thursday. Chat tomorrow. Thank you.